Okay, I'm back and I've been fiddling a little bit with the necklace sort of, well, the finish up here, and I have glued down the piece that I had decided to use, and I used this glue I was talking about. And I was looking through my doodad drawer and I found this leaf here, which I'm gonna put down at the bottom there, so it's kind of, it will cover up my little mess at the bottom there. And then I found a little bow, if it's gonna stay for me, that's the thing. And I can use a flower, and I think I'm liking the flower better, and it also nestles in easier, so it's better to glue it, easier to glue it down. Okay, so now I need to carefully get this in place. Okay, pull that up a little bit. And this glue is awesome because you have a little bit of working time on it, and that means it's easier to work with. And then I have, oh dear, fiddly. Okay, I think it's better to put the glue directly on this leaf. Or not. Let's see. Try to get it in that hole. I should have done this the opposite way. Okay, get it in there. Okay, there we go. Okay, now carefully, more glue, more glue, and then so, and then push down that one there. Okay, so the glue shows a little bit now, but it dries clear, so you can see, right? Pretty, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside for a moment. Well, almost. Okay, so I'm gonna work with the tassel now. And that, I was fiddling with different things here. Let's see. That means I need to show you a little bit how I'm thinking here. Okay, so I've taken seam binding. Where did I put my seam binding roll? Duh. Well, it's like a roll, you know. Dang, I wanted to show you that. Oh, perhaps I'll find it later. Okay, so I've taken seam binding and I have measured, and I measured the length twice. 1, 2, plus one more time. And then I'm gonna make a bow, no, make a knot in the middle of that. And the reason I'm making a knot is because it will be easier to push it into the styrofoam. And I'm using a little bit more length than I actually need. So there I have something more to, you know, poke into. And the general rule for something, you need to have the double length plus a little bit more to make it proportional. That goes even with wreaths, you know. It's the whole, you think of it as divided into 4 pieces. 1, the whole, 2, and the total amount makes 1. So okay, so that's there. So I'm going to have another one that's a bit more matchy to that one, and I have done exactly the same there. So I'm just gonna quickly tie this together. It's a quick thing to do, no problem at all. And this will be the inner parts of the tassel, which is my plan to do. You know, we never know where we're gonna go with this. So I'm thinking I might upload this in 2 parts. Could be smart to do that. You don't need to be super exact on that it's going to be in the middle, because you will trim in the bottom, and that's also one of the reasons you need to have some extra. Okay, almost done. I could have done some of these first, I didn't think of it. And I made probably more than I need now, but I'd rather be sure, better be safe than sorry. That's too short, that's too short. Okay, so I'm gonna, let's see if that's dry enough now. We'll try. Okay, so you know the bottom part is not finished at all. Not necessary, because it is going to be covered up anyway. So now I'm again gonna apply the glue, and I'm applying it directly on the knot. Okay, keep it steady here. And I'm going to be using a couple of pliers, because that's easier to poke with. There we go. And the glue makes sure it's sticking. Okay. And the ribbon, see, this one is a little bit, you know, but bent, you know, but it doesn't matter, because in the end it will just, you know, straighten out and everything. So, and I need to do this tight, you know, small space between them, but at the same time I can't, you know, open the whole thing and make the styrofoam all, you know, like a disaster. So that makes sense, right? Okay. So I'm having a little bit of space between the knots. And how is everybody going along with the Christmas preparations? I'm like way behind, other things happening, but as I said earlier, the Shabbylishmas is coming along nicely. The tree is done, other things in the house is done. I actually have 2 trees, guys, so yay. Oh, actually 4. well, 2 that's like 3 trees, and then I reused some branches from my old Christmas tree, because I have a new Christmas tree this year. I have a white flocked one, which I have wanted for so long. I wished for that in like 10 years since I saw them the first time, I think. So, but they haven't existed here. But then I'm a lucky little girl, because my best friend here, she have an interior shop, a really nice one. So she ordered one for me, so I can get it anyway, and then also cheaper, because yeah, nice, huh? Okay. Let's see, you can see how it's doing down here now. See? And I might not have made too many anyway, I can see that. And when this is dry, it's not going to go anywhere. I hope the one that receives it will be happy. Let's see, I think I'm gonna need a white one here. Then that means I don't have as much cream as I have white, so I have to disperse it all over. See how handy this is? Let me see, I move the camera a little bit. Yep. Easy, right? Not a big thing. This is not a super technically difficult project at all. So it's easy for everybody to follow along on. Now I really do need to find that seam binding. I wondered where did I put it, because this is crazy. I do need some more of it, really. And it perhaps straight in my front of my face here. There you go. See, here's Hug Snug seam binding. You find this on eBay. Not expensive at all. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Snip. And I'm just gonna go like that. And snip. And snip more. And then I will have 3 more, so let's see how that works out. There. And that was the whole thing. It's fun to go through the hoard vault, because I've started using some of it now, because I've been hoarding. Hello. And I remember telling myself that I'm not going to do that. Right. Didn't happen. My promise to myself didn't happen. We all have that little hoard gene for in some way or not, I think. To some degree. Now this one was not good. See? Crooked Deluxe. Crooked Deluxe. Let's see. Quicker to make a new one. For the video's sake. And this is obviously not a super quick project. But hey, in these days where everything is supposed to go so fast, it's kind of nice to have one, you know, sit along and just chill and be there. So no, wrong. There we go. Almost. I have a feeling that it's gonna be like a little bit of, hello, where's the dinner? I want food. So even though they perfectly know how to make food, I actually did need 1, 2, 3 more. Always make more than you think. Heard that one before. Damn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There was a little count in Norwegian there just for fun. So, and for you that's new to my channel, I am from Norway. I live in Norway. And if you have watched the Vikings, Ragnar is my ancestor. Right. Well, the Vikings, we live here still, you know. We're just not so, I think, bloodthirsty anymore. Quite the opposite. Now that was a fun rambling. That's okay. Some ramblings are good for you. Okay, so where the paper is, obviously it's a little bit harder to go through, but it's okay. I don't want to crush this too much either, so I'm kind of keeping it up, holding it up at the same time, but it still will be flatter on top. But that's just how it's gonna be. Now, seam binding is cheap, and as you can see, this is not difficult to do. A little dress form like this is not expensive. Now you see there's the whole thing there. I will zoom out eventually. Let's see here where I need one more. I need one more there. Because the pretty lace I will put on the outside of this, you know, around everything here. Yeah. There. And that is enough. I could have had more of the cream showing, but hey, that's how it is. Okay, so, or I have one. Neat. Because I need one here. Really, I do. Okay. Alright, so that's that for now. For now, let's see. My workspace is seriously not bigger than this now. Okay, So, and this is sitting nicely now. It's good. Okay. Now, laces. Whew. I have pulled out a ton of lace, and I'm not quite sure which ones to use yet. So I have this one here because, you know, obviously that's gonna be on top lace. Same with this one, but that might actually be nice. Hang on. To give it even, yeah, look at that. I cut some off. Ooh. Ooh, perfect. It's perfect. Ha! Awesome. See? Try and mess around with things and, you know, suddenly have something happening. This is awesome. Just need to cut that piece off. Okay. And then we're gonna get that glued on because I need a little bit of extra. Oh, see there? Okay, I put that to the side right now. Ooh, nice. I love this. I love this. I'll hold it up once I have glued it down, okay? So now again, I'm gonna put the glue on the lace to make sure. No, hang on. Bad move. Bad move. Need to put it on the back side first. So I center it. Right? So like so. Yep. Center. And there. That's centered. Okay. And it's gonna be, now I'm putting it on the lace itself, and I used very little. It's almost like just strings going on here. And this is, well, I'm gonna put wings on this, but it's gonna be, you know, this is like an extra kind of wings. I'm gonna put lace on. I said lace, right? I meant wings. You know that. Okay, like so. And the opposite side. Got some messy stuff there. My son is helping me with the editing. Now, I was too quick with this. Seriously. Okay, let it sit. That glue is awesome, but I'm messing around with this too much now. And it's like not just a thin layer, it's a thick dot sort of. So, okay. Lift that up. Okay. Let's see. Look at that. So pretty. And these little, you know, they kind of go together with the wings as well. So now I'm gonna just trim off what I don't want. Sloppy work to leave it on. Oh, come on. See, I do need new scissors. Seriously. Seriously. Okay, so I'm not sure how much I will attach this to the side, so I'm gonna leave that for now. Same back on the back. Well, I want to put that one down there. That one I want down. Okay. So, and now you can see it's finished off nicely there. and also around here. Now that is gorgeous. Ha! Nice to be happy with your own work, right? Let's see. Okay, so now I have more of the dangly laces, and let's see. I have these, and I was thinking that I could, not with the flower, but cut out the leaf, right? We'll see if this works. If not, we'll find something else. Okay. Because I was thinking that I could glue appliques on the oh, hang on guys. Ja, damerna filmer inne. Jag kommer snart. That was hubby asking for dinner. What did I say? Okay, so I was thinking about, you know, gluing lace to the seam binding, because I think that's gonna be very, very pretty. Okay, and then I need to use, you know, elongated pieces, not like just round or square. That means I will, well, the middle parts I will still leave as is. Let's see here now. Pull them out. All this. And there. It kind of makes sense, right? And what can I put? I need to attach this with something just to keep it out of my way here. Just to keep it away. Oh, that's too long. Okay, I'm just gonna braid it so it's easier for me to work with. Right? Just gonna tie up. Whoops. What happened? Alright. Okay, that's easier, because now I have all these to work with, right? Without the middle part messing up too much for me. So, larger pieces goes on the top, smaller pieces go down on the bottom. And I have smaller parts, like you saw these briefly. And I think I have some that's even smaller. Not quite sure, but I have, yeah, see there. There's one. I don't necessarily have more than one. But hey. And then, see, tiny, tiny flowers. Yeah, here is another leaf. And I'm using leaf because they, well, I just said it. It's elongated. And I'm liking that. And then, let's see. And I also have, it's all mating here. I have this one here, which is a poinsettia, which I can cut off the leaves and make it even more Christmassy, right? So I have to go and start making dinner now, obviously, because if not, the wolves are gonna starve. I don't make dinner every single day, but you know, hey, I can be a nice mom. Okay, guys, I see you in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. I need to turn on my light here. Let's see. Okay, adjusting camera. Should have done this. Okay, there you go. Okay, here we go. That's how it is right now, and this is actually done as well. I like how that turned out. And I did tie up here so it's easier for me to work. And then I'm gonna start gluing here now. This is so easy to do. Let's see, I'll just make sure my glue is clear. Okay, so I'm just gonna... It's easiest to get it pretty if you put the glue on the item you're gluing down. Not too much though. And then you can adjust the amount of glue afterwards, because then you don't use more glue than you actually need, and it won't, you know, get too much. Okay, so there's one on there. Let's see if I can have one of these big ones here. Let's see. I don't want to put them on the same one, obviously. And this one a little further down. I need to move my mouse and my mouse pad, obviously. Okay. And then it was these here. And remove the wire. Don't need that. Oh, pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty. That one got one. That one got one. Okay, so... Yep. Try not to put them at the same place. And things that are see-through obviously needs even less glue. Now I of course did put the glue on the wrong side. That means I need a new one. Okay. And this hop I'm part of, there's so many talented ladies, and there's been many live shows as well. I've taken part in like 2 or 3 of them, I think. It was real fun. Let's see how it looks now. I want one more of these there. It always kind of make me a little sick in the stomach cutting up things like that, but yeah, that's just what I do. And now this one this the other way. One there. I might put one of these there. I'm thinking. We just had dinner, so now everybody's happy. Except for me. Because now I feel a little stressed because this have to be edited and so on. And I can't upload during daytime because it's not just me using the internet. If you just hold it up so I can see here what I'm doing. And I'm gonna go around here now. And then do another one of these, I think. Yep. And then that one there, I want the other side of it. Neat with these trims because you have a lot of there is two options. You have a leaf that goes two different directions, so you don't need to turn one side over and you will get the back side of the lace. That's not nice. And when you look for laces, it's always great to look for laces that you can cut up and use multiple parts of, like this one, for example. And so here you can cut this part with the dangle. Well, you can cut that, or you can cut that, and you can cut this, which you will get a frayed thing of. Then you can cut these out, or you can cut it like that, or you can cut it like that, or you can cut it like that. So this one is, you know, you have a lot of it. It's awesome. So, and any lace that you see, you can cut up in different pieces. It's especially good for beginners. That increases your amount of different supplies more. And I understand there's a lot of beginners now, and there is almost like a war over the kits that's being offered. And kits are absolutely the way to go, because you get so many different things, and you don't need necessarily a whole yard of something either. You might need just a half a yard, so then it's better to have a whole yard of 2 different laces, and you have more options to play with. And then you also have like you get different embellishments. So my my paper. I'm having a problem with my paper at the moment. I was changing the Visa number, got a new card, and then everything just screwed up. So I need to contact them again, because they say I can't add my card because it is in another account. And now as far as I know, I have only one account. But PayPal thinks I have 2 or something. Perhaps it was some automatic making one extra. I don't know. But I want to offer some kits. I have a lot of stuff left from the store, which I don't need. I have too much. And there's many who needs more. So I was hoping to get some kits out before Christmas, but I haven't had the time, or rather the inclination, the energy to fix that stuff with PayPal. Last time I called them, there was this it was Norwegian PayPal assistance, obviously, but this lady, she's in another part of the country than I am, and her dialect is so, I have a problem understanding, really. Because she speaks like she have a warm potato in her mouth or something like that. We have many dialects here, so... Well, I did what she told me to do. And she said, oh, everything is fine now. It looks fine. Yeah, right. Not so much. So, I haven't been able to shop anything. Yee! Right? And obviously, I have to have a PayPal account to offer kits. So, but as I say, I have a lot of stuff left, which I, you know, put in appliques, flowers, doodad flowers, ribbons, lace, fabric flowers, whatever. Oops. That's not good. It's so easy to go off camera. I'm so sorry, guys. It is easy peasy. Okay. There we go. And then I kind of need to look at it from a distance. Okay, now I can open up that little knot I made. Let's see how it turns out. I'm sorry, I need to hold it up so I can see. And this is how it looks right now. See, my light is a little bit too close, I think. There we go. There. And I'm thinking I want more of this in the bag. Let's see. That one's empty. You don't need to use hot glue for this, but I don't have any fabric glue right now. And I probably would recommend that instead, because there is no danger of any discoloration. Hot glue, depending on your glue gun, can give that, so I always wipe off the excess if it's been in there for a while, because it burns. Sort of, it looks like caramel, really. It's not burned. But yeah. Okay, so let's see here. If I'm gonna do some frilly down here, I have other ones too. This one here, and it's my favorite ever. Well, these two are. And this one is another one you can really cut up and you make a lot of it. I think I'll put some there. You know, just cut off some of them. I'm taking my time with this one. I don't feel like stressing. And besides, everyone does better work when they take their time, right? So I want to put that one on there. That's the wrong side. And when you work on a little bit more fiddly things like this one is, it takes longer time as well. anything to glue down here. Okay. Well, anyways, back to the kits. I've seen several people is offering kits now. Shabby Chic Boutique, Vintage Rose Emporium, and I'm seeing some others too. I can't remember now. So all newbies, both look at on Facebook for kits, join in on like hangouts, chats,